wait, so this didn't come out in the 80s? Seems like a pretty 80s movie. Hi, everyone. It's me, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise the Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Let's end this weekend off right. First off, before we begin, I'm not going to do a full review, so this is like a mini review. The South Park concert was phenomenal last night. Good job, Matt and Seth. Alright, or Matt and Trey, rather. Different cartoon, Grant. So yeah, but that being said, we're going to Raise the Popcorn with Grant, everybody. We're talking about a movie today. Movies and TV, so we do here, and that movie is Day Shift. Day Shift is directed by J.J. Perry. I believe in his first feature film, maybe? It's streaming on Netflix. And it's from Chad Stahelski of John Wick is one of the producers. Oh, it is his directorial debut. Okay. And it also is co-written by one of the writers of John Wick 3. So, what's Day Shift about and who else is involved? Well, it stars Jamie Foxx. He plays Bud. He is a seemingly genial pool cleaner, living in, California. But, big surprise, there are vampires lurking in LA, and, Bud is a member of the Union of Vampire Slayers. He goes, and he used to be rather, but now he's a genial pool cleaner. When his estranged wife and adorable daughter threaten to move away, Bud knows that he needs to take one more day shift with the Union. The head of that organization, played by, I can't think of the actor's name, but he played Mr. Sikowitz on Victorious, is waiting for the moment for him to slip up. He doesn't like him very much, so he hires a sort of nebbishy, supervisor to look after him and basically babysit him. He's played by Dave Franco, and despite his unorthodox ways, Franco begins to develop a sort of a friendship with Bud, as does Bud with him, and together their partnership is going to come in handy after Bud kills the wrong vamp. It turns out the queen of all vampires, a real estate mogul who has a taste for blood, is the mother of said vampire they kill early in the film, and now she wants revenge. Let the battle begin. So, Day Shift is awesome. Day Shift is a blast. I loved this movie. What I loved about this movie was, first off, as an action movie, the action in this movie is fucking nuts. There's a scene in this movie where they go into, I'm gonna geek out a little bit. There's a scene where they go into what they find out is a nest of vampires. It's like this sort of looks kind of almost like a drug den, and they come out of the woodwork, and they have these other badass dudes, and they're all like fighting these vampires, and it is slick. It's fun. Snoop Dogg shows up for what amounts to an extended but very memorable cameo as one of Bud's friends. He's essentially a cowboy hat wearing vampire slaying badass, who, in one of the cooler sequences of the movie, uses a machine gun to mow down some bad vampires, cowboy style. I really dug this movie. Dave Franco is very funny as this sort of nebbishy guy who has Seth is his name, who has a very particular tick of he's so frightened that he often pees himself, which becomes sort of a running joke. And has a dislike for his coworker Carol. Did you take my pudding? He's like, I'm gonna fart in that pudding. Tomorrow you're gonna eat my fart. Yeah, even that made me laugh. So I dig this. I want a sequel to this, even more than like The Gray Man. And this is a really fun movie. Jamie Foxx is cool as always. Snoop, of course. Megan Good from Shazam has a nice little role as the ex-wife, although she's kind of a little bit one note. And that's another thing I wanted to say. There's one problem I have is that once we get to sort of the big bad, it takes so long to get to her revenge plot that it feels a little bit, it and the climax feel a little bit like an afterthought, and it does go on a little long. Other than that, however, I can't go all the way, and I can't go pretty far just because it doesn't reinvent the wheel necessarily. That being said, I would totally walk 2 blocks to see Day Shift, and I'm going to give Day Shift, let's close the book there, I'm going to give, this movie's great, I'm going to give Day Shift 4 out of 5 stars. This was a blast. I really dug this flick. It's on Netflix. You have no excuse. Go check it out. Everybody has Netflix, that I know of anyway. Go check out Day Shift. Alright. We will be back next week for reviews of... Oh, shit. Right. Trailer Trash None, watch it on Netflix. Was there shawarma? Not really. There were shots. Quick little shots at the beginning of the credits. Also, they kind of remixed the part of the movie, and it was honestly kind of fire. I kind of hope they release it on like Spotify or something. Anyway, so yeah, we will be back next week for reviews of Beast, Dragon Ball Superhero, and Orphan First Kill, and more to come. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. Happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, so that's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. It really helps out. Even if you, like I said, and I actually want this to get started. If you just want to say, hey Grant, I like waffles. I will immediately give you a heart and say, hey bud, I like waffles too. So yeah. Do that, really helps me out. If you guys leave a comment for some reason, that's now become the thing, is it's not simply enough to like. You gotta leave a comment too, even if you're just telling me I'm an asshole. It's kind of what you're supposed to do. Alright. If you want me to get any kind of notice. So, if you could help do that, that would really help out. If you want to. Yeah, the bell, all that stuff. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, this, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. You can find me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Raised on Popcorn with Grant. On Facebook, you can also check out my podcast, which has been a little quiet lately. But I do it sometimes. Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Day Shift? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think your opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. See you. I like waffles.